Hello, hello. It's time for sleepy stream time. Oh boy. Oh, it's almost like I'm tired or something. Hello. I'm PNG tuber today because I didn't feel like having my camera running, even though it's literally just like me as a VTuber, even if the camera's on, but I don't know, I just felt like being PNG today. It feels a little bit less effort, and I like that because I'm not wanting effort today. But also, I thought this PNG tuber was very cute, so I wanted to show it off. I made it like last night. This is just a like personal playthrough I've been doing of Tree of Tranquility, where I'm literally just trying to get to New Game Plus because I want to play New Game Plus on stream. But this was just the file that I had been playing. Hmm. Oh, my sheep is ready for shear. Honestly, this is just exactly what I'd be doing if I wasn't streaming, except I'm streaming it. Because I felt like playing this game, but then I was like, oh, but I also want to stream. So I was like, oh, hey, you know what? You know what the solution to that is? I'll just stream this. because that's what I want to play. Oops, no. I don't want to sickle the cow, I want to brush the cow. Mrrr. There you go. Most of my animals are at full hearts, so I don't really need to be brushing them and stuff, but it's just habit. Except for Reap and Dixie. Those ones are not at full hearts yet, but they're actually pretty close, I think. There, there. I love the limited voice acting in this game. Reap! I'm gonna assure you. You've been very good at giving me very high quality yarn lately. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Reap. Fun story about Reap. I usually name my first sheep Wooloo, and I have ever since I was a wee bab. But recently, they came out with the Pokemon Wooloo, and I was like, that's what I always name my sheep. Because it's a good name for sheep, you know? But now I can also name my second sheep Reap after the other sheep Pokemon. So now I have Wooloo and Reap. Not quite the same as the Pokemon, but personally, I think they're better. Although it's hard to say because Mareep is like my favorite Pokemon. It's just really good. It's cute, and I want one IRL. I think Mareep is just it's just neat. I like Mareep. Mareep's a good sheep. Oh, so many perfect eggs. My chickens are happy. And that makes me happy. I think there's a newcomer today. I can't remember where it told me to go see them, though. That could be an issue, because I have a bad memory. I know I just got Perry at the clinic. I might have to look it up. Omelette, you need to eat. Where'd you go? Omelette. Which one? There you go. I'm so sad that I can't spin the chickens in this game like I did in Magical Melody, but that's okay. Also, I hate how the silkworms look, but they're very required for getting so many things in the game. I, however, have finished everything that I need to do in this game, aside from waiting. I have obtained every item that I need. I mean, like, I haven't gotten all of my tools up to the max level or anything. Honestly, I don't even know how to get them, like, goddess level, I guess it would be. Bum, 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 bum. There's a lot I don't know about this game. But what I do know is that I'm going to New Game Plus it for the first time ever. And then we will simply chill with a New Game Plus, and I have another Harvest Moon game to play on stream. I've missed playing Harvest Moon on stream. It's a good chill game. I think purple is what my wife likes, so I keep the purple. And I will give her one tomorrow, because tomorrow it's her birthday. Which is so funny, because IRL my birthday would, I guess, be fall 16, because it's November 16. Yeah. I'd say, along with Magical Melody, Tree of Tranquility is probably one of my favorite Harvest Moon games. It might actually be, like, tied with Magical Melody. Magical Melody is more my favorite because of nostalgia, and this one is just, I've replayed it so many times, but I've never actually gotten New Game Plus before. I really like making the rainbows and then dipping. I think this is only one of the few times that I've even done the, like, goddess tree stuff. And actually saved the goddess, rather than just being like, okay, I got all the rainbows. I hate weeds in every Harvest Moon game. Weeds are always my enemy. Weed is not my enemy, but weeds are. Oh, there's so many. Get out of here. I know they, like, literally don't do anything. Hi, Colin. I would love weed, wouldn't I? I wouldn't know. My mother is extremely allergic to it. So I have just taken the caution of not trying. That's me, Ruby Ruby Roo. Weeds are my enemy in every Harvest Moon game. I don't think they really do as much in this game, but they fucking show up all the time. One day of not weeding, and this is what I get. Why do I not have any seeds planted? Oh no! My wife is currently in her shitty class that, with the professor that she hates. So I feel that. Well, I don't feel that, but she does. Hers is math. Not much you can do about a math class, especially when it's required. But I also had the same shitty professor for a different course, and he was just not good. He's not a good teacher. He shouldn't be teaching. My wife is one of those rare people who actually kind of likes math. But yeah, no, the professor is not great. He taught me a computer science class, which is like just basically math. It was my math requirement. And it was the first course that I took after like schools shut down and went online for the pandemic. And he, despite being like the computer science teacher, did not know how to do an online class. Could not understand Zoom at all. And also, he was just a piece of shit. He was rude and demeaning, and I should not be a teacher. I don't know why some people teach. Thanks for the follow, Hannah. How's it going? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I need to buy pumpkin seeds. Yes, let's buy 6 of those. Cause yeah. Yam. I should have probably planted yam earlier, huh? Bench. Eggplant. No. Ooh, blue mist. Yeah, let's buy some flowers. Oh no. There's like a balance between teachers who are incompetent but not mean, or mean but competent. Emily's math professor is like, he's a good teacher, at least in the math class. He wasn't a good teacher for my computer science class, mostly because he didn't know how computers worked. But he's like a good math teacher. He just sucks as a human being. But I've definitely had classes where like the teacher themselves as a person is like fine, I guess, but they just should not be teaching that class. Oh no, no respect. Oh no. Oh no. Girly, no, that's not the way. He's not a genius, he's just rich. Is she like old or just really out of touch? Don't. 40s or 50s, so like not even old. Weird. Just middle aged. You know, the middle aged ones are the ones you gotta look out for. They can be wild. I've gotten lucky, and well, I mean, I went to a community college, so it was a little bit like more chill. And a lot of my instructors were like 30s, like late. Some of them were probably pretty close to my age, actually, but like 30s to 40s. Like youngish parents. Eh. Eh. Oh, is there there's a weed. My beloved. I'm a really bad judge of age. I just assume everyone's older than me. except for when I was in class and all of the other students, I just assumed they were younger than me. When they could have been very similar age to me. I don't want to waste one. And I think these will grow in tomorrow. Yeah. I'll figure out my farm stuff in the morning when it's not raining. Jazzy! Jazzy! Hello! It is, in fact, an EP stream. I had trouble sleeping last night. Ah. But then still woke up kind of early today. I thought that I had slept in until like 2 p.m., but it was actually only 11 a.m. I'm so bouncy! Ba 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 ba. That is the most American thing I have ever heard you say, Colin. I don't think people really TP people's houses here. Aha, I was right. The herbs are ready today, and then I can plant my other crops. I'm so smart. I know how game work. I'm an excellent farmer. Oh no! That puts a damper on things. Herb. I know grocery prices in the States are bad, but when we went to Seattle, we went to Trader Joe's, and even with like the conversion rate, oh my god, it was so much cheaper than here in BC. Grocery prices in BC are redonkulous. I mean, like dairy and stuff was still pretty expensive, but everything else was way cheaper. Yeah, Washington probably isn't as bad. And it wasn't like Seattle, it was like pretty close to the border. I think probably Seattle itself would have been worse, but. Oh, Jazzy, that is the dream. A week's worth of groceries a few years ago would be like 70 bucks Canadian. No joke, a week's worth of groceries now is $200 Canadian. It is crazy. Right? How am I surviving? Everything is so expensive here. Ooh, what's the number one most expensive US city? I live in like the second most expensive Canadian city. Or third? I can't remember. San Diego, damn. Yep. Gotta love it. Gotta love when that happens. Oh, casually, I just live in the most expensive place in the entire country? Cool. Love that for us. Oh, I wish that was an option. Rent here is disgusting. I saw a one bedroom, one bath on Facebook Marketplace. I just happened to be scrolling through and it was 1800 a month and I was like, "Oh, that's cheap." Which is disgusting. It's not cheap. That's so expensive. Yeah, everything's expensive and I cry. Oh, God, I wish. I mean, when my mom was my age, I think she was saying that oh my goodness, cats, why are you hissing at each other? Oh, that's really rough. That is so rough. And that's like an apartment or is it yeah. Oh, that is no good. And US too. Blech. No, thank you. 1,000. Oh my god. That would be so nice. When I first was aware of how much apartments cost, it was like what year was it? I was in grade 5. So I would have been 10. So this would have been like almost 20 years ago now. Almost 20 years ago. We moved into a two-bedroom apartment, but it was like really, really big. Um, and it was like 800 a month. 10 years later, by the time I moved out, it was like 945 a month. And that is the fucking dream. I wish anything was that cheap now. Oh my god, 3,450 Canadian. Yeah, that's wild. I mean, like, that's about the price that one bed, one baths go for, like, downtown here. I live in a pretty, like, cheap neighborhood, considering. Cheap, like, relatively. Oof. And when you get into cheap, like, two bedrooms, they're like minimum 2,100 ish a month. But I don't live in the most expensive area of Canada. I live in like the second or third most, so it could be worse. Ugh, I absolutely would. I am running out of space because there were so many storms and they destroyed all of my proper like aligned patches. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of this one because it's bothering me. Infinite money hack. God, I wish. It could be good. I know there's. Ugh. Everything is just expensive. I know. I want to stay in the city that I'm in now because I like it a lot, and a lot of the people that I like are here, and even more of the people that I like are moving here soon-ish. But oh boy, is it expensive. My dad has like physical health issues, so I'm like, as much as I don't like living with him, I'm like, maybe we should move my dad in with us soonish. I've been worried about him lately, but that would help a lot. But then also, I would never be able to do anything because he never leaves the house and neither do I, and it would be awkward and I would hate it. But also, I'm worried about him. So it's like, ugh. My dad's the kind of guy, I love hanging out with him. I hate living with him. It's not an Iron Man. Get out of here. That's incorrect. Hang on one moment. That's just not correct at all. I forgot to turn that off. I knew I forgot something. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Nope, that's... Wait, hang on. Where's this? It's in here, and then it's there, and then I turn off that one. Bink. A comedy club for their anniversary, but it was a strip club. Gotta love that. I feel like that's such a romantic date. Ew, that's yucky. Don't like that. That's a very yucky way of handling that. Oh, 6 a.m. Damn. That sounds more like a breakup date than an anniversary present date. Three kids and married. Damn. Bruh. I mean, like, to be fair, it wasn't like actually for our anniversary, but Emily and I went to a burlesque show recently, except we went with like our friends. Because it was funny. It was Star Wars. It was The Empire Strips Back. And it was like actually really good. And also girl pretty. But like the choreography was actually so impressive. Like there was one girl that clearly was like either ex ballet or currently ballet or whatever. Like she could really dance. It was amazing. I got like emotional about a goddamn Star Wars parody burlesque show. But also it was very fun and very dumb. Like the opening act, I know very little about Star Wars, by the way. The opening act was a girl Luke Skywalker like strip teasing with the like what is the animal that Luke like cuts open and like sleeps inside in the snow? But they were like oh man, the costuming was actually amazing. Like they had a full like God, what's his name? Jabba the Hutt. They had a full like working puppet like to scale like giant Jabba the Hutt that like moved and sang along with the music. Like the costuming was legitimately impressive. Oh no, he was gross. It was yucky. But that's so good. Ad. No one has to be subscribed. Expensive. I think I need to use my Prime. Well, I don't see you gifting subs. You don't have to do that. That was a joke. Canada is expensive, but so is US. That's very true. But also, I feel like we are all broke bitches here. Oh, Jazzy. What's the baby's name? That's a good question. You know, I've actually been thinking a lot about baby names recently because I have kind of decided I don't want to have kids, which is a weird reason for me to think about baby names. Put like a mortgage deposit on your throne. Oh no! People getting rude with it. That's no fun. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh no! What? That's no good. I feel like you can be both. I feel like they're not mutually exclusive, and they shouldn't be. And also, people use the word simp far too seriously. I've always used it like jokingly. I know there are some people who like legitimately. Oh, I hate that for you. No. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You deserve better. Jazzy, you're a very good friend, and you were much more than any of the bleh. Jazzy, absolute friend material. Oh, there's so many over here because I haven't made the trek over here in so long. Yeah. Sometimes people just say things off the cuff, and like, whether they actually mean it or not, it can be hurtful, but then, like, because they just said it without really thinking about it, it's unlikely they even really recall saying anything like that. But then, you know, if it's something that they're so nonchalant about saying, then you know, like, damn, tell me how they really feel. You know? Why is my computer making so much noise? I feel like my mic is picking up a lot of the stuff. Man, that makes it even more rough. I give you head pats, Jezzy. Yes, I appreciate. I very much appreciate. I like to know these things, but I don't want to publicly call anyone out. Beep beep. Someone out on the street be honkin'. It's been so cold here lately. Like last night, it legitimately got to freezing temperatures overnight, and I was so chilly because we don't like to turn on the heat here because the heaters are scary. They're like baseboard heaters, and they get a lot of gunk stuck in them. And every time we turn them on, it smells like burning, and I do not like that. So I got very snuggled up in a bunch of blankets, but it was hard to sleep. Yeah, it's hard to tell like how deep people want their online relationships to be, and not a lot of people are clear with their boundaries. Did I not feed my animals today? Oopsies. Yeah. I guess it can be hard to like break the mentality of like, you are a viewer and I am the streamer, so that is the level of like, not the level, but the hierarchy, I guess. I don't know. Online relationships are difficult to I mean, IRL relationships are difficult to navigate too, but online relationships have that added layer of like, you can never really tell what each person's intention, well, not even intentions, but just like, ugh, blah, blah. You know what I mean. It can be hard to gauge how serious each person is. Yeah, I mean, like, everyone's just a person. I don't want to feel like, oh, I'm the streamer, so I'm above all of you. Not that I'm saying that they are like that, but you know. We're all just people hanging out. We all just like video games. Yeah. Did I put my axe away? I hope I didn't, because that little tree there is going to be annoying. I am literally above you. I get to be tall. I did! It's so cute! It has very good meme potential, too. Bum, bum. Oh, da, ba, ba, ba. Yep. That is so fair. That's also why I didn't like the post, because I know that sometimes likes show up on other people's feeds, but I definitely viewed it. I viewed it very respectfully. Ooh! I will definitely respectfully look at that one too. Ba, 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 ba. I didn't feed my animals yesterday. Oopsies. That's not good. Yeah! Is that the one that's gonna be done soon? That's good. Eh. Eh. Come on, get in the... no! Putting the feed in the box takes pro gamer skills. Get in there. I swear. There. All I gotta do is threaten them with a chargeback that won't actually happen. That no, that's okay. There we go. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, this game is very, very optimized. My sister-in-law, likes to call stuff like that her being a little bit evil when she has to get a little mean or whatever. Not like mean, but having to be quite firm with like customer service or whoever they're dealing with. Like when she starts getting frustrated with like her property manager sometimes, she's like, okay, I'm gonna make a call and I'm going to be a little bit evil about it, so don't judge me while I'm on the phone. Bastard energy, yeah. I always have bastard energy because I am a bastard. All cats are bastards, did you know that? Because cats don't have marriage. Oops. Good duck egg. Duckinaise. I just want to make lots and lots of money in Harvest Moon, so that when I do the new game plus, my kid gets all the money. Watered all these. I didn't milk my cows. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. They're probably a little bit angry because I forgot to feed them. Oh no, I left food for them in the barn, just in case. Sure, I'll send you 50,000 gold in Harvest Moon. God, I wish it were as easy to make money in real life as it is in Harvest Moon. Although, to be honest, they're doing a lot of hard work in Harvest Moon, so I wouldn't want to do it. Mr. Shag. Mine now. Oh, imagine all that cheese. My tummy would be so upset. If I ever set foot on the moon, all the cheese would just immediately make my tummy so angry. Just get contact high with cheese. I would be down and out with a tummy ache. Biggie cheese. Me, the big cheese, the head honcho. Ostrich. Lizelle? Oof. I missed. No, I missed twice. Oh, Baldur's Gate! Yeah, Lizelle! Yeah. You can hug her. Good. You should be able to hug everyone in Baldur's Gate. I want to just hold all of their little faces. And I also think that I should be able to pet all of the animals, always. Oh yeah, the Drow twins, I have heard tale. Oh, we're probably maybe getting Baldur's Gate 3 for Christmas, and I'm very excited. I want to smooch Karlach so bad. She's so pretty. I would even deal with the heat blisters. Bum 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 bum. And I also want Shadowheart to be my best friend. She's very sweet and funny. Bum, bum. I can't believe that Christmas, like, isn't super far away. It's literally 2 months from now. That's ridiculous. Redonkulous. Also, how is it like the 26th of October? Time is fate, actually. Almost Halloween. Disgusting. Except I love Halloween. It still feels like, ooh, it's just barely fall. But it's almost November. Crazy. Oh, I love the cold. The fact that, like, my nose has been chilly, I've had to wear my slippers inside, and I can wear, like, one of my lounging hoodies around the house instead of just being way too warm. I don't have to have the fan on anymore. Everything is so good. Bum, 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 bum. It's probably gonna snow at some point soon. Which is absolutely wild. Because you were not supposed to get snow here, they say, and yet we get snow like October to January every year now. But we have mushrooms and toadstools and stuff growing outside right now near all the trees, and they're so cute. I love that we get actual little toadstools. Oh yeah, no, I refuse to turn the heat on. But our heat, it's weird. We only have like one dial for the whole apartment, and I don't want to have the heat on in every room. That's ridiculous. I mean, we don't have very many rooms, but like, I don't want to have the heat on everywhere. And also, our baseboard heaters are like gucky. I don't want to start a fire. And we have a lot of furniture like pushed up against the heaters because we don't have a lot of space. So we usually just don't turn the heat on unless it's like really, really cold and the cats need it. Printers are the devil's machine. I don't know what it is. Every printer is just the worst in the world. Even the best printer ever. Kana! Hello, hello, Kana! How are you? How's it going? I'm good. I'm sleepy, sleepy, but just playing some chill Harvest Moon. Hanging out, being nice and chilly. That reminds me, I have little cat heating pads, but they got a little bit dirty. And they're technically washable, but I need to put them in like their own load. And one of them doesn't work, and I can't remember which one doesn't work because they both look exactly the same. But I want to get them set up for the cats because they've been chilly. I want to give them their little heating pads. Out of all things to plant, yes, that's okay. They're so cute when I put the heating pad out. Oh, I would love that. Oh my gosh. The table that we have currently, I think would probably work for that if we just got like the heating like unit for it. Because buying the actual table itself is so expensive. But if you just like buy the heating unit, I think it's less expensive. Like it's still pretty expensive. But like we have blankets that would work for it. Oh, that'd be so nice. Curl up around the table. But then usually I spend all my time at the computer anyway, so I would just look at it longingly while I sit at the computer being cold. Yes, the parasocial can be so real. Luckily, I usually try to establish my boundaries with that, but I haven't had any issues so far with things like that. I think mostly because I'm pretty chill. I'm just a little guy. But yeah, some people get very attached very quickly and put a lot of importance on a very one sided relationship, and that can be very tricky to handle. Rumor has it that I'm stinky too. I say you're stinky because actually I'm insecure about how stinky I am. That's fine. That one's valid. I'm always stinky. Stinky little stinker. Never. I will just continue to say things. But yeah, there's like a fine line between being blunt and like enforcing your own boundaries, and I don't know what the fine line was, but it's again, I just say things. It's difficult to find your own boundaries sometimes, and sometimes it's hard to tell when people have crossed the line. And then even when they do, sometimes it feels rude to enforce your own boundaries, but it isn't. You don't have to worry about being polite. You have to worry about being safe and comfortable. And that's something that I need to like I say that, but I need to put it into practice more often. I'm always very concerned about being nice when I shouldn't be nice sometimes. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit mean. Even if it isn't actually mean, it's just perceived that way. Oh, that one was rough. I was like, I feel bad for you, but also don't do that, please. And like, if you're gonna come into chat and just talk about yourself and not engage with the content or anyone else, don't. I didn't want to be mean to someone who was clearly already having a rough time, but like, no, that was like, I don't know, well, definitely over a year ago at this point because I haven't streamed for a while, but still memorable. I mean, still, whether they were or not, if someone feels the need to make stuff up for attention, clearly they need some kind of positive attention in their life, but I'm not the person to seek that from. I'm just a little guy. And so eventually the foot had to be put down, because it made me uncomfortable. I didn't know how to deal with it. And it was making other people uncomfortable, and I don't want other people in my chat to be uncomfortable. Yeah, I said multiple times, like, you're free to talk about what you want, just don't, like, don't go into detail, don't say things that'll make people uncomfortable, and yet they continued to do that. And also, yeah, they were blowing up my Twitch whispers to the point where I had to, like, change my whisper settings. And I was like, listen, I get it. I'm not the person for this. They received a couple warnings, then they received a block. And that's how it goes. My DMs are a ghost town. I'm bad at replying to people, and also I don't invite many people to talk to me. I want to be more, like, social online. That is something that I want to do. I just feel like I very rarely have the spoons for it, which is unfortunate. You do, and I do try my best to reply. Because I like DMing with Jazzy. Jazzy's a good egg. Shining grape. Bum bum bum. But I mean, I'm like that with my IRL friends too. We don't really text. I don't generally talk to people. Hi, Toulouse. Hello. I mean, I have a life offline, but do I? I do. But also, I'm just bad at being social in general. It's just, I've never really desired social interaction. It isn't one of my needs. Oh, I'm out of water. Hi, Toulouse. Do you want to be in a place where I can turn on the cat cam? Or are you just going to look at me with your crusty eyes? Your eyes are very crusty, actually. Come here. Let me get that. Let me get your crusts. Give me your goops. Yeah, give me your goops. There you go, crusty boy. I have a couple. I think, like, most of the thing is that I moved away from where I grew up. So like, a lot of my IRL friends don't live near me. And I don't experience friendship decay at all. So even if we don't talk for like a year or two, it doesn't feel like any time has passed or our relationship has changed, at least on my end. And I realize that not everyone feels that way. So I need to make more of an effort to reach out to people, but uh it just doesn't occur to me. I'm very much an introvert. And I have no sense of time. Yeah, family stuff makes it tough. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. I find it hard to make IRL friends. I'll take option 2, I think. Like, a lot of the IRL friends that I have are friends that Emily made, and then I also like separately became friends with them. Like they're not just my wife's friends anymore. Like one of my best IRL friends was friends with Emily first, but I would now consider us like even if Emily were removed entirely from the situation, I consider us to be friends, which is nice. I like that. Yeah, a lot of my like friends that I've had for a long, long time, like my IRL friends who I met in like middle school and elementary school, they know who I am as a person. They know they don't have to reach out to me all the time. I still think of them. Or they know that if I don't reach out to them, that it's not because I don't want to talk to them. It's just because I'm vibing, I'm living my life. Oh, Colin, that could never be me. I well, I guess also because a lot of the people in my classes, there's like a really big age difference. So I wouldn't really want to be friends with them outside of class. Like, not because I don't think they're good people, I just think because, like, we don't have a lot of similar life experience. They're all babies. And then the people who are of similar age to me, we usually just don't really vibe that way. Like, they're good classmates to have, and we get along in class, but I wouldn't really, like, hang out with them outside of that. But I'm the same way with like coworkers and stuff. Even if we are like work friends, I don't usually hang out with my work friends outside of work. 21, so baby. The nice thing about going to a community college is no one can tell like how old anyone is usually. Cuz you've got people from like age literally I had a classmate who was 16 who had graduated high school like a year early. From like you have age 16 all the way up to like 60 plus. So but the like majority of people were like fresh out of high school. So around like 18ish. God, my bones have ached since I was 20 and now I'm almost 30. Cuz Jazzy's just a baby. I assume people would think I was younger than them too if I didn't just say my age all the time. I mean, even when I was in school with people who were like 18, I would tell them, because at the time I was like 24 to 26, um, I'd be like, how old do you think I am? And they're like, I don't know, like 20, 21. And I was like, haha, joke's on you. I just have a baby face. I'm youthful, apparently. I get to be an older sibling. Yay! You know, growing up, I was always the youngest in my friend groups. But then, as soon as I graduated high school and moved, I became the oldest in every friend group. It's such a weird dynamic shift. I'm still the baby, though. I'm still usually the smallest. Get wrecked, me. I know, newcomer. Who is the newcomer, though? Where was it? I need to just go into every building and find who the newcomer is. Because I do not remember. You know what? I'll just look it up. There's a list. An online list. Let me find the list. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Harvest Moon. Tree of Tranquility. New resident. Villagers? I don't know what they're called in this. Characters? Sure. Digiman! Which Digimon? Which Digimon? Oh my god, Kana, that happened to me all the time. When I was in high school, one of my friends is a super extrovert, and so she would drag me back to the middle school to say hi to the teachers, and everyone there was like, why aren't you in class? And we were like, please, no, we're high schoolers. Hacker's Memory, hell yeah! I still haven't finished, Cyber Sleuth. I really need to. Let's see. Angie? Is Angie the new one? Who are you and where do you come from? No, not you. Bo? No, not you. Who is the new person? You know what? I need to, unlock. There we go. When do new people show up and who are they? Need the list. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh no! Well, I mean, I guess that would definitely get a teacher fired, but I feel like if they were saying it to be funny, they shouldn't get fired for it. If they were saying it to be mean, absolutely they should. Yes, Phoebe, Julius, Taylor, Gray, Perry. On the Hook, that's where I need to go. Oh! Okay, yeah. If there's, like, physical violence happening, yeah, that's a fire. Get out of here. None of that. Please and thanks. Yeah, it sounds like it. That's wild. What? Yeah, well, I'm glad that he got fired for that. Damn. That's more like go to jail rather than just get fired. Oh, damn. That's drama. No, all of my schools were rather small and just kind of chill as far as I knew. Like, I'm sure there was drama, but I was never aware of any of it. I've always been just kind of oblivious to things going on around me. I vibe. I'm just chillin'. Yeah, one of my friends went to a Catholic school growing up, and oh boy, she has stories. Oh, there was like some drama in like my high school about like teenagers hooking up in the locker rooms, but I mean, I feel like that's pretty standard. It was during a school dance. That's just the standard high school fare. Mm. But yeah, no, most of my schools were very small. Whereas my wife's high school was, I think, was like 3 times more students than my high school. There was a lot of drama there. The animals. Milk the animals. Oh my goodness. No, I think my entire high school had like 300 to 400 people. And it was 4 grades. It was grade 9 to 12. Like, I'm pretty sure my graduating class was like 50 people or less. Very small. But I kind of liked it that way. I think that's probably why the idea of like university versus college is scary to me. I'm used to the smaller class sizes rather than being like one of 400 people in a single class. Whoa, that's really little. Most of my classes had about 30 people, including teachers. But like, there were still very few classes. Neat. So, stuff like that, it sounds cozy and nice and lovely, but then me being queer, I also have in the back of my mind being like, oh dear. I think the size of my school was perfect enough and like in a very accepting uh like environment that we were all just really chill. No more eggs. No more eggs. Oh, that's so scary. I know with the classes that have like huge lecture halls and stuff, because Emily went to a university. Um, they had these like eye clicker things where for participation, instead of having to just like get called on or whatever, the teacher would put um, like multiple choice questions on the board throughout the class, and you had to like answer using your clicker, and that was your participation, which is wild. But in a lot of my college classes, they know that a lot of people like they're participating, they're actively listening, but they don't want to speak up in class, and they're very respectful of that. So a lot of their participation is just like, do you do the in-class homework? Do you show up for attendance? Do you, like, are you actively paying attention? They're very nice about it. Or they're just like very easy to talk to, and I don't mind talking in class, which is very rare. I am not a big public speaker. Oh my god, I would hate that. I somehow, throughout my entire academic career, I've managed to only have to do like 2 or 3 class presentations, and they were always in a group. I've never had to do a solo presentation before. And ideally, I never will. Bum, bum, bum. But I always, even in group like presentations and stuff, I always make an effort to like have an equal talking time to my partners. And if I don't, I do the majority of the research and the writing. So I pull my weight in group presentations, even if I don't want to. I am very scared of public speaking. But again, the nice thing is a lot of the college instructors, they know which students are not big on public speaking, and they don't take like the quality of your like performance into account. They're mostly like, I mean, they have to a little bit, but it's about the content more than how you do with public speaking. But Jazzy, we could get matching plushies. There's a plushie that I want to get you so bad, but it keeps being sold out on Amazon when I have the like money for it. I should suggest it to you on Throne though. But I always like plushies. I still have little guy on my bed with me. I snuggle with him every night. A plushie of your prince? Absolutely, I would want one. Oh my gosh, that would be so cute. So huggable. Hey, cats, why are you fighting? Stop the fight. A small little guy! Oh, that would be so good. Oh, I would absolutely love that. Yeah! A Jazzy plushie would go at the, like, pride top place in my little pile of plushies that I keep on my bed. I got a couple of little mini squishmallows, and I've got a Reap pillow, and I've got a little guy, and I've got one of the stuffies that Emily got me when we were dating. Those are my bed plushies. I would have more, but I don't have a lot of room on the bed because I want to give Emily enough room to sleep. Oh, big head plushie! I will squeeze it. I keep forgetting that you can like suggest gifts on people's thrones, but I absolutely will suggest that plushie that I want to get you. And then we can be matching because it matches with little guy. I found a bunch of cute like Amazon stuffies that I want to get. I should add them to my throne. I always feel weird adding stuff to my throne. I'm like, I feel like I don't stream enough for people to buy me things. But if they want to, I'm not gonna stop them. And honestly, just having my throne wish list is so helpful when it comes to like my birthday and Christmas, because then I can just like link it to my friends and like Emily. I just send it to Emily and I'm like, this is what I want. But she doesn't understand how Throne works, so she just kind of like takes it as a list and then buys it not on Throne. And I'm like, girl. My wife is very bad with technology, and I love that about her. She learned how to set up the PS4 by herself, though. It's really not hard. And, like, a lot of it, she is definitely like, oh, it is weaponized incompetence 100% because I don't want to learn how to do it and I want to make you do it for me. But she figured it out. It's like 2 cables. But she was like, ugh, I'll do it myself. Because I want to play Genshin, but Alyssa isn't here. Yeah, throne tax can be pretty high. It's nice for the anonymity, but sometimes it is better to just be like, the name of the item, I will source it myself. Oh, Emily's such a gamer. I'm so happy about it. I feel like I've corrupted her. I started her gently with Fire Emblem, and now she plays Genshin, and has branched out into some like JRPGs and stuff. Oh, I love it. I love it for her. Completely off topic. Yeah, the PS4 can be stupid. Like, I had to figure out how to log into the PSN for her, because it like turned off weird and it logged her out and it wouldn't let her like sign in to her game because of it, and it was like trying to find where to sign in for that is in a dumb place because it's not in the like the PSN settings. You have to go into your like PlayStation member account, whatever, and then it was dumb. That one I had to do for her. But oh cool, if you want to reformat it, don't reformat. Love that. But it's so funny. Both my mother and my wife have this weird, I don't know if it's like some kind of electromagnetic field or something around them, where just so often electronics will not work for them. And like a half of it is not understanding how they work, but the other half is just they act like the electronics act dumb in their hands, and then I grab it and I fix it and they're like, I did that exact thing and it didn't work. I've played tech support my whole life. Jazzy! The first one in chat! Wow! The very first. So cool. We started watching Heaven Official's Blessing. I don't know, I think Emily was just saying that she got a whole bunch of, like, content for it on TikTok and was like, okay, fine, I'll check it out. So we started watching it, and my god, is that the most confusing anime. Because the anime kind of assumes you've already read the novel. I think so there's some context that is missing in a lot of the episodes. But oh my god, it's so good. It's so cute. We finished season 1 the other day, and she's been reading the manhwa and has been reading the novel. She just finished volume 1 of the novel. She is so like hyper fixated on it. I think she started volume 2. She read volume 1 in like half a day. In between classes and everything. She is so funny. But it's been so good. I've only been watching the anime and then having Emily fill in the context for me. But like, it's so good. We love the gays. Oh, Tejazi, have a good night and sleep well. I'm glad that I could see you today. Mwah, 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 mwah. See you around. I love you. One day I will get that chomp emote. It's so cute. Yeah. I just want to get to winter, I think. Bum, 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 bum. Because in winter is when in-game wife will be like, gasp, my tummy hurt. And I'll be like, why your tummy hurt? And the doctor will be like, because baby. And we'll be like, oh, baby. And then spring first will be baby time. And then once baby grow up a bit, then I can New Game Plus. Until then, I just make money. Just living that farm life. I think I'm gonna choose to have a boy baby in this game because you have to take on the gender of your child when you do New Game Plus. And I want to marry Phoebe. She's so cute. I have never unlocked her before, but I did in this run, and she's so cute. Here, let me show Phoebe. Where's Phoebe? All the way down here because I don't talk to her yet. Phoebe! Look at how cute she is! She got glasses! She's so cute! Her color palette is adorable. No, I don't want to track her. That's scary. I know, right? They're just so cozy. There's not much that you have to do, but there's so many hidden things that you can do. Dixie, why are you sad? Well, now you're not sad anymore. You were just hungry. Okay. You can just kind of vibe. But then if you want to 100% the games, there's so much to them. It's so good. Value for every kind of gamer. I'm just excited that in the remakes they let you be gay. That's all I've ever wanted, and they deliver. Bum, bum, bum. If Magical Melody and Tree of Tranquility got remakes, man, I'd be so happy. I should play Animal Parade at some point. Apparently that's the more popular one between Tree of Tranquility and Animal Parade. And they have basically the same villagers and the same game engine. But I've only ever played Tree of Tranquility, so... I know there was a, there was a live stream, like a Exceed Direct or something, where they showed a bunch of Rune Factory stuff, but they also teased a few Harvest Moon remakes. Well, Story of Seasons. But they was very vague, so I'd need to do more research to see if they've updated anything on that. Abolish gender. Yes, correct. I mean, that was a thing in Story of Seasons and Wonderful Life. You could pick your pronouns, which was very nice. And they had gender neutral ones too. And then no matter what gender or pronoun, well, you didn't have to pick a gender, you just picked pronouns, and you could look however you wanted. And I very much enjoyed that. And then you could marry anyone you wanted, regardless of the pronouns you picked. And I think that's the ideal way to go. Egg. Bum, 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 bum. You can tell sometimes that Splatoon and Animal Crossing are made by the same people. Because Animal Crossing also kind of took that approach, where they slowly phased out gender. Hatch notes, no more gender. Love that, honestly. Gender is a social construct, and so many video games are like, we're unconstructing it. None gender anymore. And I vibe with that. Remember, did I play Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life on stream, or was that off stream? Because I didn't get very far in it either way. But it's a good game. I should play more of it, whether it's on stream or not. There's just so many games. I say this all the time. There's just so many games. I never finish games. And then I go back and just play old games instead of finishing the new games I have. I have probably said that, but I think I found that in like a Tumblr post or a Twitter post or something. But yeah. Gender doesn't matter unless it matters to you, in which case, hell yeah. Yeah, probably Tumblr. Tumblr's good for that. I haven't been on there in a long time, but damn, Tumblr kinda slaps. I see a lot of Tumblr posts on TikTok, which is such a goddamn millennial thing of me to say. I should get back on Tumblr. There were good artists on there, good memes. That's like all I use social media for. Following artists and looking at memes. That's all I really use TikTok for. I have TikToks I haven't uploaded. I should film some more TikToks at some point too. They're not that hard to make, I'm just bad at it. I'm bad at remembering to do things. I was not born to be a content creator, but it is very fun. I wouldn't say I make TikToks. I would say I very rarely and occasionally remember that I have a TikTok account and will put a video on there. It's important to have some kind of presence on social media for branding, but I'm not a brand. I'm just a little guy. I ride this fine line between wanting to be very serious as a content creator and then just not having the spoons for it. How do people do it? So instead I just vibe. I do things when I remember to do them. Consistency is key, but I've never been consistent about anything in my life. The only thing consistent about my life is how inconsistent I am. Exactly. I move at my own pace. And that's one of my charm points. Bum, bum, bum. It frustrates my parents a lot, though. They're like, you need to buckle down. Well, mostly my dad. You need to buckle down and put effort into things. I'm like, I do. I just put effort into a lot of scattered things. That's such a dad thing to say, though. My dad is very dad. Bo just phased into existence at that tree. Once the crops grow in, ooh boy, will I be making money. Yeah, I took an unexpected, unplanned, unwanted 6-month hiatus, but you know what? I'm back, baby. I came back. Like, definitely my last stream before I stopped streaming for 6 months. I was like, okay, see you tomorrow. And then I just didn't. But hey, look at this. 3 weeks in a row, I've streamed at least 2 days a week. I'm back, baby. It's because I like streaming. I just like to do it. I like to chat with my friends. Yeah, I was gonna say it was probably Radiant Dawn, but I can't remember if you finished it, but I guess you didn't. Dang. Imagine just coming back after like a year or two and being like, hey, I'm back, let's pick up where we left off. Or like not even acknowledging it, just like, hey, let's go. Back with Radiant Dawn, woo! Those streams were so fun though. Dining lunchbox, my wife loves me. What's Fire Emblem? Never heard of it. Oh, I was gonna go on the hook. My attention span is so bad. That one was very good. I legitimately want to play more Minecraft. I'm just like not good at it. But I think that could be part of the fun. And just wander around. I should play like solo Pixelmon. That's kind of what I spend my time doing when I do play Minecraft. I was added to that Pixelmon group and then stuff happened, and that was like during my long break. So I never wound up streaming it at all, and then it kind of went on pause. Which games? Which games? They would probably have to be games that I can access without money. But if you mention them on the sly, maybe you won't have to spend your channel points and they'll just root their way into my little brain. Ideally, if I do get Baldur's Gate 3, I will stream it. But that won't be till like Christmas time. I still haven't streamed Harvestella. I got it last year for Christmas, and I haven't streamed it yet. Honestly, I don't think I've even opened it. I have Kirby. I played a little bit of it when it first came out. I should, you know what? You're so correct. I should go back and finish that one. Because I played Amazing Mirror. Didn't actually finish that one on stream, but I did 100% it when I went to visit family. I should definitely play more Kirby on stream. Kirby's so good. Kirby is probably one of my, like, favorite things to look at. Kirby just makes me really happy. I think if I buy spinach, it'll grow fast enough. Buy some more spinach. Can I buy spinach over the phone, or do I have to actually go in person? Kirby makes me so happy. Yes! Oh, that's so good! Next time I order, like, Nendroids or figures or anything, I have to get it sent to, like, my friend's family in the States because, oh my god, the import fees are so bad. Can't buy spinach over the phone. I will go in and get it. In March? Damn! Usually they get to me within like 2 or 3 weeks, but then I have to pay like the shipping itself is like the cost of all of the figures combined, and then the import fees again are the cost of the figures. So I have to pay basically triple every time I buy stuff from the States. Ugh. I feel like import fees are dumb. Replaying games is so good though. Oh, Kirby Cafe! Oh my god, I would literally cry. There's a Hello Kitty cafe coming, like near-ish me soon. And I think it's gonna be like a permanent thing rather than a pop-up shop. And one of my friends is so into Hello Kitty. Like, so very ridiculously into Hello Kitty. And so she's very excited. Aww! Man, that would be so nice. Bum 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 bum. I just remembered something. Yes, I have added that one to my list. Ever since you recommended it, I have like a little wish list of video games to buy on my phone, and I added it to the list. I still have 13 Sentinels on there too. I keep seeing it on sale. Every time it goes on sale though, I don't have money. Ain't that just the way? Bum, 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 bum. Gotta go buy my spinach seeds. Gonna buy like 12 of them because they're cheap and they grow fast, and I only have seven, I can count, 7 more days of this season. And I think they grow quicker than 7 days because they grew in like 5 days recently. They're closed! Well, sucks to be me. I'll buy spinach tomorrow. I need to go to Off the Hook. On the Hook? Off the Hook. I don't know. That's where I need to go. I will gather my herbs and then I will go to On the Hook because that's where I keep meaning to go and I keep forgetting because I have no attention span. Herbs. The herbs in this game are so cute. They're just little hearts. Bum ba ba bum bum ba 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 bum. I don't think I've gone to town even once since I started stream. It's been like almost 2 hours, and I've just been farming, baby. Haven't even needed to go into town. Oh, hello, wife. Gotta go see who the new guy is, and then I think he's the last person to move in. Oh, that would be so cute. You can definitely like decorate your house in this game. I've just never seen the reason to spend the money on it when I don't spend time in the house. Oh? Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that I can sell things at the flea market. I usually just use them to buy things. I have! It looks so cute, but it's like not available on phones, right? I was looking for it. I wanted to play it. It's on Switch. Is it free or do I have to pay like a dollar for it? He's just little. That's so weird. His closed eyes blink. Ugh. Oh, it's like $3? I could probably get that with my gold. There's a little Kirby charm right now for the platinum points, and I don't have enough platinum points for it, and I'm so upset because it's so cute. Give me the shell. I enjoy that Suika is kind of it's like a cross between I can never it that like block combination one, the 2648 or whatever game, and like Tetris. I love that. It's so good. I see videos of it everywhere. Let's see. Grabs my Switch. Ding. Gotta re-enter my password. This is the right password, actually. I don't think that is the right password. Different password. That seems correct. Yes, there we go. Wika. $4.10 Canadian. Can I use my gold for that? Do I have enough? Oh, hell yeah. I do. Oh, you love to see that. Got it for free, baby. Oh, you love gold points. Wait, that's something I hadn't thought about. What is the conversion for gold points in US? Because in Canadian, it's like one gold point is 1 cent. Am I getting ripped off because Canadian is more expensive? Oof, bonk. Or do I earn more gold because Canadian games are more expensive too? Like, does it equal out? Questions. Ugh, there's so many weeds over here. Hey, whoa, that was loud. Taylor, why don't you sell spinach over the phone? Now I have to wait till tomorrow to get spinach. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Did I water these? No, I didn't, because I'm a fool. Oh no, I know why I didn't water them, because I was gonna go get more seeds. And then I couldn't. Because they were closed on purpose to spite me. Bum, 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 bum. Ah. Usually I keep my farm much neater than this. Did I not feed my animals today either? Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I went and met the new person at least. Usually I keep my farm neater than this, but all through the beginning of this autumn season there were like thunderstorms in the game. And they randomly delete some of your crops, and it did that to some of the ones that regrow, and it made me angry because now my farm looks messy. Makes me sad. I don't like having a messy farm. Wah. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Did I feed you? No, I didn't. My poor Eminals, they've been stuck inside all day. I didn't even let them outside. At least they didn't eat the food that was on the ground, because then I would have to refill the damn things and I wouldn't get the little happiness bonus from hand feeding them. Bum, bum, bum. Need to brush. I like that you can brush your ostrich. I also like that ostrich is a farm animal in this game. And if I had a saddle, I could ride the ostrich around. But I didn't bother buying a saddle. That. Feta the goat. Feta the goat. Perfect goat milk. Feta, you're the best. Walloo! Cha. Perfect wool. So kind. There you go. So, fun fact about Dixie the ostrich. I named her Dixie for a very specific reason. It's because Rich is at the end of ostrich, and Rich is short for Richard. But you know what else is short for Richard? Dick. But I didn't just want to name my ostrich Dick, so I named her Dixie. It's short for ostrich. There we go. Tomorrow I will buy my spinach, and then I will plant it, and hopefully it will grow before the end of— oh no, they're angry! Probably because they're hungry. And because I've been ignoring them. Have food. Be happy. Yeah, there we go. That helped it. I have so many animals. I might sell a few of them. Which sounds so upsetting. But I don't really need them anymore. No. Well, I guess that's okay. I wanted to pick up the eggs, not the animal, but I need to greet the animal anyway. There you go, Nugget. Oh no, they're falling asleep. I need to feed them before they fall asleep. Benedict, please. No! Benedict. Benedict, wake up. I didn't get to feed you. Duckinaise. Egg. Ooh, I'm gonna be over 200,000 gold tomorrow. Look at me go. I'm a gamer. The shipping bin is full. Too good at this game. I think it's silly that the shipping bin can't hold as much as your backpack can. Although, to be fair, I have upgraded my backpack. And you cannot upgrade the shipping bin. I think when I upgrade my backpack, the shipping bin should also be upgraded, or I should be able to upgrade the shipping bin to hold more. They're restricting my economic growth. Nice. Good lunchbox. Oh yeah, there's a flea market today. No, wait, does the flea market mean that the store is gonna be closed again? No! I hope that the flea market doesn't count as a holiday. I hope that they're still gonna be open. Let me buy spinach! I just want to put my money back into the economy. Honestly, I might just chop all of these down. I don't think they're gonna go back. And then I'll just fill everything with spinach. Yum. So many bell peppers. I want to grow bell peppers sometime. And I want to grow cucumber and carrots and potatoes. And then that would be like all I would eat. Yum. Bang. The only thing I've ever successfully grown, though, was a couple years back when I did cherry tomatoes. But it wasn't too hard. It's just having like garden stuff is such like it takes so much of an initial investment. Once you have all this stuff, it's not very expensive. But getting garden supplies and like good soil and fertilizer, etc., expensive. What? What? Actually, let the animals out this time. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, everything sparkle. I love it. Bee. Did Benedict eat your hay? Or feed? It's not hay. It looks like hay, but it isn't. Hay is for the cows and sheeps. Feed is for the fowl and silkworms? It's still so weird to me that there's just like giant silkworms in this game. So weird. Some of the animal choices in this game are bizarre, and I love that. Woohoo! Let's go milk the cows and maybe shear a sheep if a sheep is ready to be sheared. Shoopa sheepa shoopa. Sheeps? No shear sheeps. Milk the cow and the goat. Ouch. No. Oh. I like that in this game the goats also give milk every day, because usually in the other games it's like a goat gives you milk every 2 days, but the cow gives you milk every day, etc. They're just every day. Grind up the milk, make it cheese. That's definitely how that works. I love the concept of makers in the Harvest Moon and Story of Season games. You just put item in and it does its thing and give you item out. So good. What's the process to it? The machine does it. I do wish there was a seed maker in this game, though. I love the games that have seed makers. You can really break the economy with them. But then usually the games that have the seed makers and the ability to destroy the economy also have things that are like worth 800 billion gold to buy. They're like end game things. Like you gotta play up to year 12 to even consider making that much money, and you can buy the vacation home for 7 million gold. But that's fun, I like that. I know Harvest Moon DS is one of those games where you can absolutely destroy the economy, but also you can use the action replay and just make ridiculous playthroughs of that game. Old DS games were so fun to cheat in. And action replays weren't that expensive. I remember the old action replay where you like had to plug the game into the action replay and then put the action replay in the DS. And then you had to like hand type out all the cheat codes. Oh man. Those were the days. Now I just have one that like connects to my computer via USB and I just like copy paste the codes and it's like bloop, bloop, in your game now. Technology. And sometimes I don't even have to copy paste the codes. Sometimes it just has them ready to go. And you get to like toggle them on or off whenever you want. It's so weird. I don't usually cheat in video games, but when I do, it's definitely either Pokemon or Harvest Moon. They are closed today. No spinach for me. I'm so sad. I just want my spanch. I'll have like 2 save files in an old Harvest Moon game, and I'll go back and I'll load one up and I'll be like, okay, yeah, this was clearly just a casual playthrough. I've got like 5,000 gold, I've got the regular items, and I've been like, I'm 2 years deep into the game. And then I'll look at the other save file, it's like, oh, I definitely cheated on this one. I am in the first season of the entire game and I have everything. What you got for me? Clothes! I'm buying. It's like the only thing that is not useful that I spend money on in these games. Just different colors of the same outfit. What you got, Ellie? Ba-da-da-da-bum. Just food. But that can be such a fun way to play the game sometimes. It's like, I'm never gonna get to this point in a natural playthrough. I just want to know what it would be like. Sure, I'll buy randomly expensive clothes. For no reason. It's fun and it's funky fresh. Okay, fun flea market. Bye! Whee! Let's see if there's anything on the beach. Probably not. I like just came here a couple days ago. Oh, I'm just so sad that I can't buy my spinach. Now, I don't think there's going to be enough time. If I buy it and plant it tomorrow, there's only gonna be 5 days. And like, maybe? But also, it's risky. I don't want to buy a bunch of spinach seeds and then have them die when the season changes. Let me up. seaweed. I do not like seaweed IRL. Either food or just as it exists in the ocean. Which is sad, because I really like sushi. I just don't like seaweed. I deal with it when it's in my sushi, though. It's kind of the structural layer of sushi. I want sushi. Maybe I'll see if Emily wants sushi for dinner. Yum, 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 yum. I could get an avocado roll, maybe a spicy tuna roll, or a mango roll, spicy mango tuna roll. Money. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum. Perfect. What? And save. Because I think I'm gonna call it there. Because we're almost at 2.5 hours and my throat's starting to hurt. As it does. And now I'm hungry. And maybe I'll text my wife and be like, hey, do you want to get sushi for dinner? And hopefully she'll be like, yeah, I do. And I'll be like, hell yeah. But we'll see. Okay. Let's find somebody to raid. Somebody to raid. Bum, 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 bum. Is it the same essay you were putting off before? No one I know is streaming, but let's look at Harvest Moon. Yeah! Bum, bum, bum. Story of Seasons? Let's check that. Probably more people playing Story of Seasons than Harvest Moon. Really? Is no one playing Story of Seasons right now? What? Hello? Oh. What? 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 Am I the only one on all of Twitch playing Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons right now? What? How could this be possible? Dead game. I mean, to be fair, Harvest Moon definitely is. If they only made them for me, I would still be so happy and I would play them all the time and I would give them all of my money forever. No one's even playing Rune Factory. I'm literally... Hey, you know what? I'm the one and only exclusive place to see Harvest Moon content here on Twitch. 420. Oh god. Don't do drugs. Let's see. Maybe someone's playing Genshin. Genshin's not dead. Let's find a VTuber playing Genshin. I know the crossover there is definitely so exact. Harvest Moon to Genshin, definitely the exact same thing. Oh, they're all Spanish. Which is fine, I just don't speak that. Bum 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 bum. What is Silent Hope? Is that in the... I found someone doing a marathon stream, question mark? They're playing Genshin, so I'll send them a little tiny little itty bitty baby raid because I like Genshin and I like to raid. I don't like to not raid at the end of stream. And they're talking about Baldur's Gate. Let's go. Okay. Have a good weekend, everyone. I love y'all very much. Let's send on the love. And thank you for hanging out with me for a very, very chill, low effort stream today. I had a lot of fun. I'll see you next week. Stay safe, stay happy, stay cozy, stay warm. It's getting cold out. And I will see you when I see you. Bye bye.